Hi guys, so this is the 6.1 IGCSE periodic math quiz. So based on the outcomes of 100 tosses, you tossed 105 coins, were tossed 100 times. And the number of heads appearing was recorded each time. Okay. So when the times you got tails was only 5, the times you got one head was 7, 2 heads was 16, 3 heads were like etc. Doesn't really matter in this question. So based on the outcomes of 100 tosses, wait, where is the 100? Why isn't it writing? Oh yeah, I'm writing in white. Okay. So based on the outcomes of the 100 tosses, if you flip the same 5 coins again, but 400 times, you're supposed to get 2 how many times? So if from 100 tosses you had 16 heads, from 400, so from 100 you got 16 heads. From 400 you're gonna get how many? What you could do here is cross multiply. So 400 times 16 divided by 100, do this on your calculator, you're gonna get 64. So that's how you solve this question. Yeah. So 2 balanced dice are rolled and the sum of outcomes are noted. Let's X denote all your outcomes. Write your fractions in lowest term. Okay, so they want what's the value that P is 4. Now, I don't know if you remember, we're back to this thing. It's where you have to draw your table or your space of outcomes, which is the sums of everything. And then you have to count how many times you got 2, how many times you got 3, how many times you got 4, how many times you got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they're asking you how many times do you get the number to be 4? So you get it 3 out of the 36 times. You're gonna ask me, why is it 36 times? It's because you have 2 die and each die has 6 faces. 6 times 6 means you can get 36. Now we simplify this. You get 1 over 12. And yeah, so 1 over 12. Now what's the value of P being bigger than 4? So what you do here is you're supposed to add all these values together. But what I like doing, all these values, you have to add all these values together. Instead of adding everything here together, you know everything here is 36. So just do 36 minus 3 plus 2 plus 1, which is 6. So you get 30 over 36, which is 5 over 6. See? 5 over 6. Now, question 3. So it's telling you that you have 2 biased dies where you have 11 different outcomes you could get. The probability of obtaining 12 is this and 11 is this. So what's the possibility of obtaining 10 or less? Practically, it's everything other than these 2 fractions. So you have to add these 2 together, which gives you 3 over 36. So the chances of you not getting 10 or less is 3 out of 36. So the chances of you getting 10 or less is 36 over 36 minus 3 over 36, which means you get 33 over 36. That's your answer, but they want you to put your denominator as 12. So divide by 3, equals 11 over 12. And that's how you solve it. Now, next question. So a computer is programmed to pick up whole numbers from 1 to 100 inclusively. What's the probability that the next number the computer picks is a multiple of 30? So first we have to draw out our multiples of 30, starting from anything after 1. So our first one would be 0, but we can't put it because it's smaller than 1, so we start off with 30. Then we go off to 60. Our next multiple is 90. Then our next multiple is 120, but oh, it's bigger than 100. It has to be less than 100. So you can't put 100 or anything bigger than it. And you can't put 1 and anything less than it. So your answers are these three, and these are three possibilities out of 100. So now you have to do it as a decimal. So 0.03%, or like a probability that you get a multiple of 30. Now so for this question, it's asking you which of these events it's telling you have three marbles: red, green, and blue marbles. And then you can get either green, 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 red, 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 blue, etc. So at least E means at least two marbles are selected. That's what E means. And then you're it's asking you which outcomes are mutually exclusive. Inclusive means in or like included. Exclusive means excluded. So what values are not at least two red marbles? So you need to see which values do not include two red. It can include one but not two. So GGR, RBB has only one red. This has one red. These have two reds, so it's part of E, so you don't choose it. This has three reds, so it's part of E, so we don't choose it. And GBB has no reds, so you definitely choose it. Next question. Okay, so the event, you rolled a black and a white die, and you recorded your outcomes where the black die lands on Y and the white die lands on X or whatever. X is black and Y is white. So they want the event A to be the sum of the faces to be 5 or more. Complement also again means exclusive. So you want any option where the sum is not 5 or more. You want it to be less than 5. So you have to add to all your x and y's and see what ones are less than 5. 2 plus 2 is 4, so it's correct. 3 plus 2 is 5, so it's definitely wrong because you can't have 5 or more. 1 plus 2, 3, less than 5. 3 plus 1, 4, less than 5. 3 plus 3, 6, which is bigger than 5. So these are your only three correct answers. Now you have, again, you're rolling dice and they want A to be the sum of both faces is 4. Which one could you have? So 0, 4, and 4, 0 are possible outcomes of A. You're going to say, yeah, 4 plus 0 is 4, and 4 plus 0 is 0 plus 4 is 4. But does a dice have a 0 face? There's not a single die in the world that I've ever seen that has a 0 face. They always start from 1 to 6. So you definitely can, like, if this wasn't talking about dice, you can definitely choose this one. But since it's talking about dice, and dice have no 0 face, it's wrong. 4, 4 is a possible outcome of A. No, you want the sum of them to be 4, not each one to be 4. 2, 2 is, yes, because 2 plus 2 is 4. And 1 plus 3 and 3 plus 1 are both 4, so they are. And this is just wrong because where did you take this thing to? So that's why you can't choose it. I didn't write anything, oh my gosh. So A, this is your last question. And now Julian wants to pick one t-shirt and one pants from his closet. He has 3 colors of t-shirt and 2 colors of pants. And you know, when you have t-shirts and pants, you have to go in the order they gave it to you. So can you have green and gray white? Can you have gray pants, gray shirt and white pants? Yes, Julian does have gray shirt and white pants in his closet. 6. So gray white is a possible outcome of this experiment. Is 6 a possible outcome of this experiment? No, because how are you getting numbers as your answer? You can only get 2 letters. But if they told you 6 is how many outcomes you can have from this experiment, yes. Because you have 3 shirts and 2 pants. If you have 3 shirts and 2 pants, you multiply them, and that's how many outfits you can make. You can make 6 outfits with 3 shirts and 2 pants. So 6 is how many outcomes you have, but 6 isn't one of them. RB is a possible outcome because you can have a red shirt and black pants. WW, yes, you have a white shirt and you have white pants, so you can have a white shirt with white pants. RR is a possible outcome, no, because you have red shirt, but Julian does not have red pants, so you can't have this outfit unless he gets red pants. And now let's go on to our next quiz, which is 6.2.